Hello. This is a short video connected to our retreat, Riding Fire, which takes place on the 11th of July, and I've posted details in the comments below. On that retreat, we will be looking at the whole element of fire from a traditional Chinese medicine point of view in this season of summer in the UK. So at the moment, it's June 26. Often to expel excess heat, excess fire from the organs, we use the 5-animal Qigong methodology. And the 5-animal system or sequence is quite a long sequence, and it's very beautiful. And you'll find lots of very good teachers online and in person who could teach you that. But for our purposes, we really just want a very simple version where we're using movement and sound to address potential excess heat in the organs. What does that mean? I also attach a link to an article I've written if you want more details about that. And so let's take a relaxed standing position. We're going to start off with tiger. We want tiger claws, so the hands are a bit clawed like this. And the sound and the organ that's connected with the animal and the movements of tiger are the liver, and the sound is shu, like S-H-O-E. And I'll make the sound quite loudly, but actually when we do 5-animal Qigong, we say it under the breath. So I'll just do that. So it's shu. So it almost comes out on the out breath, and it's almost silent. You could probably hear it, but when I'm practicing, I'll say the word to remind you. It's a coaching video, so I'm going to show you the movement from the front and the side. If you want to learn it, if you're interested in that, then I would repeat the movement 6 times. So that means 1 on one side, 1 on the other side, 2 is 1 on the other. So 1 movement is 2 each side, as it were. So 6 movements. So here we go with tiger. The other thing to say about this is that because on the retreat, potentially people are working in small spaces, normally animal Qigong would be a forward progressing, like animals do, like forward progressing with a movement. But actually I've adapted it so that we can stay in one place. Here we go with tiger. Here's our claw hands. So they come up to about chest height. Shift the weight onto one foot. It doesn't matter which foot you start with. Step forward, not too far, and stay wide. And then that same side claw as the foot goes forward, and you can actually lean forward and reach a little bit if that's comfortable for you, or keep within range, comfort. So that claw comes forward, and this one goes back, so your elbow is pointing back. Your hips are facing forward, so you get a little bit of a twist around the liver area. You're looking back at your back elbow, like so, and then you simply change sides. So here's this movement, and we do 3 of them, but I'm just going to carry on for a little while so you can get this movement. And if you've got it, we might use the out breath to push the claw forward. In breath, out breath, in breath, and out breath. And then we take the hands down, and as you do that, you make the tiger sound, or the wood, element of wood, the liver sound, which is shu. So we're going shoo. And let that come to the end of your out breath. And then we come back into parallel feet with claw hands for the other side. Bring the claws up to about chest level. Shift the weight over onto one foot, step forward not too far and wide. The same side claw as the front foot comes forward and the other one goes back. And then we do that actually 3 times. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So we end up on the same side as the one that we started. Step back, take the hands down. I'm going to show you from the side. So standing easy, hands come up, claws come up. We step forward. That side claw goes forward. The other one goes back. That's 1, 2, 3. Take the claws down. We're back into feet parallel. One more on the other side. Standing easy. Claws up. Step forward. Same side claw goes forward. Other one goes back. My weight is relatively equal on both feet. And again, I'm attempting to keep my hips facing forwards. So I get a nice twist. And then as you step back. What we've done is we've massaged, squeezed, and then unsqueezed, just as if we were massaging a muscle, the liver. And in Chinese medicine, we do both sides for balance. So the liver's on the right, but we do the left as well. So we're squeezing it, stretching it, etc. And then we release any toxins and heat, in this case, on the out breath with a particular shape of the mouth. Great. So that's tiger. Here we go with the next animal, which is deer. And our hand gesture for deer is this. So index finger, little finger, and thumb are extended, and the other 2 middle fingers are down. That's the gesture that we want. Stand easy. Let everything relax. And then bring the hands so that as if they're holding something here. And then we go up the central front of us, and at some point they turn so that they extend towards the sky. Elbows are bent. Bring them so that they look like little antlers, like so. Step forward on one foot, doesn't matter which one. You lean forward slightly and turn, and then wiggle your back. Just move it around. Move it around a little bit. And then come down. I'll give you the sound in a minute. Keep the hand gesture. So here we go again. Start like this. Come up the front of you. Point to sky. Little antlers. Stepping forward, lean forward slightly and turn. And when we do that, we're squeezing the kidney, the organ, the kidney. And then you wiggle your back. And as you're doing that, feel the muscles that run either side of the spine. They're connected with the kidney meridian in Chinese medicine. So that's basically what you're doing, is massaging that meridian. It should feel gentle and nice. If anything is uncomfortable, please stop, as usual. Step back, take the hands down. The sound that we want for water, the element of water, the animal, the deer, the organ, the kidney, is ch-ru. And you'll see that written differently by different teachers, but I use this sound. It's C-H hyphen and then R-double-O, ch-ru. So it goes ch-ru. It's hard to do it with a noise, and you're breathing it out. I'll show you from the side and with the noise sound. So here we are going to the side. We've got our hand gestures. We start off by hold as if you're holding something here, and then the hands come up Fingers point to the sky, as it were. Elbows are bent. A little bit of opening in the chest. Come down to little antlers. I'm going to step forward, turn in the direction of the forward foot, leaning forward a little bit, turning, and then a little bit of a wiggle. And then as we step back, churu. Show you again. I'll show you on the other side. So we take the hands to the belly as if holding, and then they go up, pointing at the sky. Step forward, little antlers, forward and turn, a little bit of a wiggle, and churu. Same principle. If you are doing this, you might repeat it 6 times, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And we were working on heat in the kidneys, cooling the kidneys. The next animal that we're moving to is bear. And this time we want soft paws. So a little bit of a loose, soft wrist, soft paws, if you can imagine, big paws like a bear. Okay. Take the paws up again to about chest height, about rib cage height, let's say. And then we're going to step forward, so shift the weight onto one foot, step forward. And then as if the bear is looking on the ground for something to eat. So we keep the paws in the same place, but there's a bit of a turn and a forward movement. And also the chest is a bit concave, yeah, a little bit caved in. So we open, in other words, we open between the shoulder blades. It's that simple as that. Come back. I'll give you the sound in a minute. Up again, step forward, turn, lean, look at the ground, cave the chest in just a little bit, step back, and the sound is who, W-H-O, and on the breath, who. Show you from the side. We want our pause, gentle pause. Bring them up to about rib cage height. Shift the weight, step forward, lean forward just a little bit, cave the chest, turn, as if looking on the ground. Coming back. Whoo. Other foot. Stepping forward, turning, leaning forward, looking at the ground. Concave chest. And whoo. The next animal is ape or monkey. And for this animal, our hands are in this gesture, all fingers together, soft wrists, everything is soft. So that's the gesture. Start off by just moving the face around a little bit. So smile, exaggerate it, moving the mouth. I'll come closer to the... So I'm just moving my mouth around. Definitely smiling as well. Monkey, the animal of the element of fire, the one we're working with. Laughter, smiling, joy. So the animal of summer. And the organs of the heart. In particular, we're working with the heart. There are other fire organs, but this is a heart movement for sure. Let's make the knees soft, make sure they're soft, and also that you're on the heels as well as the toes. And we'll do this statically. We're not going to move the lower body. But as far as the upper body is concerned, the paws come up to around the level of the hollows in front of the shoulders here, corners of the chest, you might say. So that's where they are. The shoulders come up, a little bit of a smile around our lips. We turn to look one side, and then we make the gesture, and I would let go of the paws at this stage because we want chi to come out of heat to come out of the palms. And we say ha, H-A, ha. Once again, lifting to the corners of the chest, shoulders come up, turn, and then ha. I'll do it twice more. Hands come up, shoulders up, ha. Our next movement is bird or crane. And now we just want super relaxed fingers, as if they're like wingtips, very soft and feathery and responsive. And here's the movement. We have our feet fairly close together if that's comfortable. If it's better for you to balance, to have them wider, that's absolutely fine. And our movement is pretty simple. We just take our long wings out. When they meet at the top of the head, it's the backs of the hands that come together. If you would like a lower body movement, we just simply lift a foot up and then we come down. Repeating on the other side. If it's not a good balance day, you could just lift the heel up, or you can just stay static in the lower body. So this is the movement, gently opening the lungs as you can imagine, following your in-breath. And then the sound of metal, the element for the lungs, is S, just S, like a snake hissing. S on the out-breath. And you might find that that S is a little like a slow leak in a balloon where the air is coming out slowly. Okay, so just going to add the lower body movement and the sound. To close this session, palms up, take the palms and arms up to about head level, and just a gentle out breath, long as you like, to settle everything down to the ground again. And thank you for watching.